Hey, what's going on guys? Jkun here, and I know it's been a while since I've done a YouTube video, but doing everything on Twitch lately and it being no secret that I moved recently, a lot of people have actually been having requests to have a tour of the new place. Now, while I may not do a tour of the new place, I feel like there are some aspects of the life that just don't need to be on camera. I am more than willing to give a tour of the brand new stream room. So let's go take a look real quick. So we're coming down the hallway here, and we have one of the kitties that make our nightly kitty cameo on stream. Yes, hi. How you doing? And she wants nothing to do with this video, so let's go ahead and move on. And here's the door with my Keep Out Gamer at Play sign, and then my Slipknot flag. He's been a part of things for quite some time, so I just kind of wanted to keep him. So, in we go. Now, I'm recording this at around maybe like 6 or 7 in the evening. This room actually does not get a lot of natural light because, as you can see, the only window to the outside world in this room is not only covered up by blackout curtains, it's also covered up by the green screen. So let's go ahead and illuminate the situation, shall we? Now, some of you may not have noticed a humongous difference, but believe me, it makes a world of difference, especially when you get later into the night at this place. But let's take a look around the room so you can kind of get an idea of what it is I'm looking at that you guys normally don't get to see. So we're going to start over here at the door. Right above the door is a schematic of the original Optimus Prime Transformers toy. That was a gift from my sister a couple years back. And then this guy right here, Jkun Prime 21 Years of Heroes. This was actually created and framed by my father on my 21st birthday. It's actually like really awesome. It's one of my prized possessions here in this room. And then another poster here, Spawn the movie. One of the few movie posters that actually shows Spawn with the cape, and if you zoom in right there, actually signed by Todd McFarlane. And then over here, we got the Assist Me poster for the Assist Me Alien movie that Maximilian and Yo Video Games did. Shoutouts to Maximilian. Was actually watching his office tour video to kind of get an idea of how to shoot this. Then, of course, there are still some spots in the wall that I'll fill up eventually in Justice Gods Among Us. It's no secret I absolutely adore that game. Then we have another birthday present that I got a few years back, a 1982 10th anniversary tour for KISS. And this is actually back when Eric Carr and Vinnie Vincent were a part of things. These are kind of hard to come by, so that was given to me framed. And it's no secret that I'm a big fan of superheroes. Got DC Universe right over here. Got this really sweet Titanfall poster that was done by Todd McFarlane. We got a custom Solid Snake, or Big Boss, probably Big Boss since he's wearing the eye patch and everything, that we got at a convention a few years back. Halo. And of course we got Cade 6 and Destiny 2. As much as I love fighting games, I love action MMOs just as much. Destiny, Warframe, DC Universe Online, stuff like that. Now this Gundam Wing Endless Waltz wall scroll we have had for quite a while. I have had him since I was a teenager. So I'm actually quite surprised he's held up as long as he has. We've actually had to repair the side of it once or twice. And then over here, another kind of hard to come by wall scroll, because you don't see many things about Mega Man X nowadays. But this is actually a wall scroll that was promoting Mega Man X4. So that's actually been out for a while. And yeah, that thing's tough to come by now. I actually looked for another one and couldn't find anything. Then right here, those that normally watch the stream are no secret to the fact that I vape, and I have a various assortment of vapes. And every now and then there's a pause in gameplay for me to either refill a tank, change out a coil, or swap out batteries. So when I moved, I decided that I wanted all that stuff allocated to its own table. So thankfully the stream room gave me enough room to actually have all of it devoted to its own table, with room for growth. So I was actually pretty happy about that. You'll notice like 2 or 3 different ottomans along the floor. They tend to be kind of like my favorite footrest / storage space when it comes to streaming stuff. Now we move on over to the closet, where if you actually look, I devoted this entire wall to perler bead art. I am sponsored by Dynamic Custom Beadworks, and they did about 99% of the artwork on this wall. They're actually really awesome. You should check them out, dynamicbeadworks.com. You can even use the promo code Jkun Prime to get 25% off your order. And then of course we got a couple other posters here on the closet doors. Uncharted, Injustice 2, of course showing Maximilian and Yo Video Games some more love, because awesome friends, awesome people, definitely showing my support. Mortal Kombat X, even though I'm not as much of a fan of that game as I am Injustice 2. And then one of my big pride and joys here, a original Onimusha Warlords poster. This is probably, next to the Kiss promo frame, is probably the oldest thing in this room. Then of course, we have the main event poster wall, that I like to call it. Gears of War, Green Lantern, Halo the Master Chief Collection, and Justice Gods Among Us. A 1995 Kiss Alive 3 tour poster that was done. And then the newest addition to the wall, God of War. And then one of my all-time favorite wall scrolls, Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid. So let's go and move over to the core of what is known as Prime Central. So here we have the main event, the TV stand. That is a Samsung 55-inch TV, 4K ready with all the trimmings. Then down here we have all the systems that we use for the streaming channel and YouTube, recording footage, so on and so forth. PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, Xbox 360, a modded PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and even an original Xbox, and a Wii U. A lot of people have forgotten that that system exists. And then, of course, the very heart of my video game capturing prowess here, the Elgato HD60S. I would not be able to keep the stream going if it wasn't for that guy right there. Then we move on to the far end of the desk, which is my BenQ Zowie. Anytime we do fighting game stuff, it's right there on that monitor, where if we're doing single player stuff, it's over here on the big TV. And then we have my triple monitor setup with a Asus ROG gaming laptop, which is the brain of the entire operation. If that thing falls, the whole thing falls. And not much worse for wear, my DX Racer gaming chair. As you can see, we have had this thing for quite a while. It has seen a lot of action and a lot of abuse, but it still serves its purpose well. And then of course over here, just for shits and giggles, a couple of assorted Nerf guns, or what we like to call the attitude adjusters here in the house for the cats. And then one of the cat trees, I guess you could call it. Cat bed, cat tree, cat toy, cat jungle gym, whatever you want to call it. Over here in the corner, that way the cats aren't having to lay on the floor. They can actually cop a squat over next to Daddy and see the show at a higher elevation, since cats like to be up high. And that's pretty much everything. I've shown you virtually every single corner of the stream room. I definitely hope you guys appreciated the tour. I certainly enjoyed giving it. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support. And as always, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share the videos around. And hopefully, if I come up with any better ideas other than just doing Let's Plays all the time, you'll see me again on YouTube very, very soon. Thank you again for watching, and take care.